I am Alice Scott from Development Beyond Learning, and as part of our festive countdown, I'm going to share some of the most striking insights from our research into wellbeing over this past year. One of the things we discovered when writing our white paper was that the pandemic has not been experienced equally by everybody, and that different groups have suffered more from their wellbeing as a result of things like lower resources for early career talent, for instance, and people more junior in organisations than those who are more senior, and for women versus men because of the increased pressure of childcare and housework. In the main, they have reported much lower levels of wellbeing, and so our white paper identifies a number of wellbeing gaps, which it's really important for us as talent professionals and business leaders to consider as we continue to weather the storm of this pandemic and face into the ongoing future of hybrid work and how that might impact people. So just being really considerate and thinking about how the pressures of the pandemic affect people differently. In terms of thinking about key skills to take into 2022, our white paper shares a model that we have developed, which is an acronym for CALM, which highlights 4 key areas where we can really focus on improving our skills, and they are around confidence, C for confidence, adaptability, links, which is particularly around improving kind of belonging and connections, and finally motivation, so making sure that we're really motivated in all that we do. The one I want to focus on most for myself, my teams, friends and family is around links and belonging. Another really interesting finding is the huge correlation between well-being and feeling like you belong. And certainly from a personal perspective, and I would imagine this resonates with many of us, the pandemic has given us a real insight into what it can feel like to be less connected. And so one of the most important things I think we and I have tried to do this year is to be deliberate about connections. And that's something that I want to continue to do into next year as we continue working in a hybrid fashion and waiting to see what the impact of the ongoing pandemic will be. So that just leaves for me to say wishing everyone a very, very happy and healthy Christmas and much well-being.